Hey YouTube, this is Andrew Tompkins here. This video is going to be a little bit different from the beginning because I thought it's time that I just inform viewers and the general public on manners. I know, you're probably thinking, why? Well, there's a reason why. Lately, I've been running into extremely rude people as I take the metro train, as I walk around in the malls around here, and things like that. And I just wanted to say that I think the respect has been lost. The consideration of other people, other than themselves, has been lost. And I think that's the cold reality of the matter. And so, having said that, I think it's time I start re-educating people. And I'm sorry if it sounds really dull. This channel really is supposed to be meant for music, hence the name. However, I still thought it would be just instructive to really re-inform the public on how they ought to approach a blind person. First and foremost, please don't grab the person's arm. Please don't just assume that they need help. That's the number one pet peeve with me. I'll be walking along the metro system or even just outside on the sidewalk, and somebody comes running up and grabs my arm and assumes they know where I need to go. That's a huge mistake, folks. The least that you could do is just ask, hey, do you need any help getting somewhere? Because that gives us the chance to say, oh, yes, thank you. May I take your elbow? Or we could say, oh, no, thank you. I'm okay. But thanks. That, guys, is called manners. I mean, where is that these days? Gone, I think. So that's the first thing. Whenever you see a blind person out, and even other than myself, anybody with a white cane, just please ask if they need help first, okay? Second thing, do not try and jump over the cane. I had that encounter earlier today as I was at Pentagon City Mall. I had partly got turned around, admittedly. I was coming from the food court after finishing lunch, and I accidentally turned into the Forever 21 store. Well, some woman comes running around the corner as I was trying to get out of the store and jumps over the cane and almost trips. And she gets angry at me. That's not an understatement, guys. She got mad. I was in her way. I was in her precious little way. It's ridiculous. You don't jump over a white cane like that. I'm sorry if we're in the way. We certainly don't intend to be in the way. But still, you can go around the white cane. The white cane isn't taking up the entire store, folks. It's not taking up the entire hallway. So, that's the second thing. Never try jumping over a white cane, because all that's going to do is hurt yourself as the sighted person. It's a fact. You're going to get more hurt than if you just slow down and go around the white cane. Seriously. Third thing, if you must be in a rush for something, This is what I've encountered in the metro stations themselves, particularly on the escalators. You can walk down the left side. Most people do that. Most people do walk on the left side if they, can't wait to get down to the bottom of the escalators or go up to the top. But there is a reason why Metro says do not run, particularly in wet weather conditions, but I don't care. In general, I don't think people realize how much danger they're putting themselves in when they run and run and run and run. Up or down the escalator, either direction. And it's nonsense to me. It's immature. You're acting like little kids when you do that. I don't care if you walk past me. Plenty of people have done that. And it's perfectly fine. It's when they run past me to try to beat the train or try to catch the train that's about to leave. And actually, that leads me into a fourth thing. Okay, if you're at the metro station and the train is about to pull out, well, okay, by all means, if let's say there's only maybe a couple people, okay, try to catch it as quick as you can. But when you've got a whole crowd that's already on the train, you can wait for the next train. All right? There's always going to be another train, unless you're catching the last one at 11 at night or 1 in the morning, whatever it is. There's always another train. You don't need to try and put yourself in danger and hurt yourself and others by trying to rush the train. Just don't do it, okay? So really, those are my 4 sort of do's and don'ts of what to do. And I just also, again, just want to recap that today in particular, not sure what it was, but just I just ran into my fair share of rude people around the area. Got on a yellow line train from Fort Totten. When I had asked to sit down on the seat near the door, a woman was there, and I'm not even going to fully say what she repeat what she said, but let's just put it this way. She says, "I was here first. This was my effing seat." Yeah. Not cool. Not cool at all. When I said, "May I please sit here?" I was being as polite as I could. "Oh no," lash back out at me, the woman there. And then, of course, the one at Pentagon City, as I was leaving the food court, trying to get back down to the metro station. And I've already explained that. So, guys, I just want to say, anyone who's watching, or listening, rather, I'm sorry the visuals are, for some odd reason, not working here. But seriously, show respect. Show more respect out in public. It is not all about me, but it's not about you either. Okay? I want to make that clear. So often, especially people in my generation, especially, just think it's about themselves. And if anyone else is in their path, physically, one station manager put it this way: you don't move, they will push you down. They will do anything they can to get you out of their way. And that's what I'm not cool with. Is that notion that they'll do anything, regardless of whether it hurts you or not. So you're just going to push innocent people who are minding their own business down the tracks or down the stairs just so that you can get to the train first. Not cool. Not cool at all. So, just as a warning, if you really want people to treat you nice, I'm talking about obviously the people who are rude all the time. If you want them to treat you nice, you better be nice too. Get your act together, stop acting all, like I'm the most important, and get out of my blank way, you know? On the flip side of that, yeah, don't expect others to treat you nice if you're going to be lashing out like that at every person that comes in contact. And yes, I'm also talking about a lot of times I'll run into high school and college people who obviously are in a big, huge group and they're just noisy, they're loud, they're running all over the place like little 2-year-olds. Yeah, that's also real good, sarcastically speaking. You're gonna cause a scene in the station. Well, you do it bad enough, don't be surprised if transit police come your way and boot you out. Because the station manager is not going to be too happy if you're running around the station, banging on the walls, causing a scene, causing a holdup. You go do that on a playground or in a sport event. I don't care about that. When you're in a public metro system, seriously, they're acting like a bunch of fools. Knock it off. I'll be blunt in saying that. Knock it off. It's not your playground. All right? So just seriously, go by the golden rule. We all learned it as kids, I'm sure. Treat others how you want to be treated. If you want people to be nice to you, you better be nice to them too. If you really want people to be rude to you, well, by all means, treat them all rudely. But I don't know why anybody in their right minds would want to be treated rudely. But I tell you, like I said, it goes the other way around all the time. It's one-sided. People think they can lash out at innocent bystanders and like that, and yet if they lash back, it's a moral sin. My goodness. Oh, and another thing as well. Again, I know I can't completely stop it from happening, but let's just say the language of this society, the speech I've been hearing, particularly in downtown DC, has gone up the roof. And don't want to sound racist or anything of the sort, but I've certainly noticed it particularly among the blacks. They have been coming out with the N-word like a filler word, like, you know, so, and. All those filler words are being filled with the N-word. And let's just say that's another thing that I'm not so cool with. Even though I'm not black. I don't care. It's obscene, it's ridiculous, and I really just, wish it would stop. I'll certainly keep wishing all I want. Maybe it won't make a difference. But I'm just saying, it's pretty sad how much it's being used these days. And honestly, cussing in general has been the general speech of the public. Honestly, there's very few cases that when I'm out and about, that I hear civilized speech of any kind these days. Maybe it's the stress of this political area, I don't know, the political stories, I should say. Maybe it's just the stress in their own families. I'm not one to judge on that. But I'm pointing out the reality of this area. Like, the speech has lost its civility as well. Conversations. It's all about, man, I want to do this to you. I want to kill you. I want to do this and that. And I'm going to blankety, blankety, blank. Yeah, it's all I've been hearing. I'm really getting sick of it, guys. And I just want people on YouTube to realize, really what's going on and my displeasure of it. Because, folks, I'm a Christian, and that's really not how to build people up. And I don't seriously, Christian or not Christian, I think the speech of this society should be to build each other up, not bring them down, not lash out at an innocent person who's minding their own business, who just has the unfortunate luck to bump into you accidentally. Really? Where is the respect? Where is that even in our vocabulary these days? I'm not seeing it. I'm not hearing it a lot anymore. So, yeah. Just thought I'd try and bring everyone up to date on that issue. So, that's my talk. Like it or don't like it. But I think people really need to be re-educated on manners, and that was the purpose of this discussion type of thing. In general, too. I mean, even if they're not blind, just don't go up and assume they know where they're going. Don't try and rush past them on a metro escalator going up or down. That sort of thing. And of course, yes, I mean, the other rule is don't jump over the white cane. If there's a blind person with a white cane, just go around, for heaven's sake. So, that's my spiel. I just thought I'd let everybody know how I felt on this current topic, and, like the video, not sure, but anyway, that's that. So, I'm going to sign off. Perhaps I'll make some more music videos one of these days. Maybe discuss something else. We will see. Well, enjoy, everybody.